All right. Oh my god, that was the worst time for a cough to
That
start
that
the
is
show.
the worst intro I've ever heard.
But welcome back, everyone. My name is Aurora. With me on the desk today, none other than Liquid. But apart from that terrible introduction, what hasn't been terrible is the Valorant that we have gotten to see today as we hit into map two of Bind.
Yeah, map 2 will be bind with ZST on defense once again, TPT on attack, and TPT have looked so brilliant on that attack side. All their executes just they look unstoppable. All their bases are just covered, with those breach stuns on Haven. It'll be interesting to see what kind of comps TPT bring to bind, as well as the response
Mhm.
that ZST will have on bind. We want we wanted to see them take a little bit more of those aggressive 1v1s to be confident, right? To be confident in your aim that you can outduel some of these players on TPT
Yeah,
because that is TPT's game plan, right? We are
yeah.
better. We will take those 1v1s and we will win.
But you know what? That's that the game started when the players are ready. Let's head into agent select for the map of by map 2 of this possible 5 map series. ZST need to find an answer to their woes while TPT just need to maintain their lead. Remember, it's a 5 map series. Anything could happen as Trifecta instantly locks in the race alongside the mirror of Crazy Teddy. Now, the key I think question that I have coming into this agent select is will we see a Viper coming out? The classic double controller composition, or will we see a more aggressive single controller archetype coming in from either team? Now, ZST choosing to go for that single controller archetype with the Omen instead of the Brimstone. So, going to be interesting, I think, for the side of this defense.
I think it is a bit of a weird pick choosing the Omen over that Brimstone because if you don't know, Brimstone has three smokes that you can use. They don't recharge, but you can put down three smokes at the same time. Why is that so good on Bind? Is because there's there's just a few too many sidelines for you to worry about, right? For example, if
Yeah.
you're gonna hit A on the attack, you have like your two kind of choke points towards backside that you might want to smoke off, as well as the one on Heaven. If you have Brim, you can smoke all three off at the same time. But if you only
Mhm.
have Omen, that's only two smokes, right? Sure, they regenerate, but you can only put down two smokes at the same time at most. So you're gonna leave one spot open that is could be a bit of a problem for you to deal with.
Yeah, and Brimstone gives you the added flexibility that if you want to save a smoke onto the execute itself, you can now have an extra smoke on the post plant. You can stall with the smoke. You can fake out people with smoke. You can stall for your flanks coming in late with the smoke. It's a lot of flexibility that the Brimstone gives you that is only compounded with what the Viper Wall gives. Now, traditionally, the normal execute lurk ward down a shot gives you the ability to actually properly challenge for a shot as an attacker, because one of the greatest challenges I think for the side of any bind attack side is how do I actually take control of a shot, right?
Yeah, A Shaw is just so heavily contested by the defense because there's so many angles you can take initially, right? You can use your ray satchels, put yourself on top of that truck, and just stare down A shot. You can have a Bucky sitting in the corner somewhere. You can, I don't know, there's way too many cheeky things that you can do. But yeah, like you said, that Viper wall right there, you can see it just across at where Breezy is standing. That's
Yeah.
the Viper wall you will see most often. It just gives you control pretty much immediately once you finish that lineup with that poison cloud. And we will
Yeah.
see a very heavy push by TPT down A short actually.
Yeah, using this Viper Ward to its fullest. Now, the Pain Shells are going to be instantly committed into this as well to clear backside, and the Execute is going to be following up on this. Breezy, the first line of contact, does get taken down. U-Haul instantly cleared as well, but there's one more person here. Can Trifecta find anything significant on this fight? He cannot, as Right Knight clears out too, and that will be an easy first round for TPT as they continue the streak from map 1.
Wow, what was that? A 30-second round? That was so fast against the site that was being held by Cypher, by the way. Breezy on
And
that
two other
Cypher.
players, and
Yeah,
two other
yeah.
players.
And two other players. Breezy this time on the Cypher instead of Zyos. Crucially, missing a few shots, right? He had such a good angle, that wasn't being checked, but you just missed a shot to give away your position, and then boom, all the players are all the players from TPT are onto you. But now it's an anti-eco for the side of TPT. But if you look at their guns, actually, they're not buying up too much. Only two stingers to the rest stay on Ghost.
Oh,
This could be a good
this is
chance for
interesting.
ST. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the shorties being bought by both the Omen and the Wraith, this could be a lot of damage done in a very short amount of time. But it's up to the defense to find the damage that they need to find. The initial Cypher trip will probably hold some of this offense, but still, it's 4 players in Hooker and Breezy will trade out his kill, but look at that, the execution is already coming in. Breezy finds a second, manages to get it into a man advantage for the defense. Even though they have weaker guns now, they now have more people to play with. And it's just Noya-san with the Ghost and Chamso with the Stinger that have to fight this 3-man defense here. But Noya-san finds to kill the trifecta. Suddenly, this round more possible now as it goes into somewhat of an equality. But what do you think, Liquid? This doesn't look very good for the side of TPT.
Oh, well, here comes Doya-san, instantly takes down Breezy with that Ghost. So now Red left in the 1v2 against Chamsel and Doya-san, 2 players who are very capable with their aim. But now, oh, the shoulder gets spotted. Red creeping up, gets the first, but are you aware of Noya-san's position on top?
Oh my
Play
god!
ring around the Rosie, but Noya-san just breaks the ankle of Red, takes him down, and saves the round. This is huge for TPT actually, because now, because of that light investment,
They all get to buy.
they get rifles. All of them get rifles actually. This is gonna be so strong against for their bonus, right? Against a full rifle round from ZXT.
Yeah, every single person except Noya-san and Chamsel get onto those rifles. This is gonna be a very scary bonus round for the side of ZXT. It's not a round they're guaranteed no matter how much they want to believe that it is. Now, 2 players outside of Showers, this is likely to be the initial contact that's going to happen. Viper snake fight with the Sky Trailblazer will clear the way into Showers as Crazy Teddy looks to be taking all this space for his team. Combined with the paint shells, is this going to be the start of the execute?
Oh, that's a 4-man defense on A right now. It's
Yeah.
gonna look very,
Oh,
very dangerous,
no.
but too soon, instantly falls in the hands of yes. Crazy Teddy's already through on Showers, taking this head glitch. Trifecta will take the better fight, but now Guiding Light into backside is blinded, and the swings
no.
come through. Breezy managed to find one of your own. Never mind, you get 2. Spike is down towards backside, and now left in a 2v2. Noya-san trying to get some info with the spy cam, but now it's calm before the storm.
Yeah, the spike actually in an isolated position. Now people are gonna try and go and get that. The Viper smoke will provide enough cover, but Red does not expect that Noya-san is just crouching beside him as TPT find their third. I told you coming into this round, we told you that this was not a guaranteed round if ZSC don't play a perfect defense, and they don't. They lose the initial, and then they proceed to take extremely scrappy fights, and that is an example of how you don't want to hold the ace, sorry.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be playing so scrappy against a team that was so coordinated, right? You saw Chamso
Yeah.
with that guiding light. That flash through a smoke can be so devastating. It's so fast, you don't
Also,
get a chance to react.
Noya-san is Jeff Bezos. This man is sitting on
How is he still on the
7,000.
ghost?
Yeah, he's not buying because he knows that he's gonna be playing in an anti-eco and he wants to get on that max crit to guarantee buys for basically the next 5 rounds for his team. Now, Too Soon will be the person to take contact here, finds it with the Buffy, but Breezy falls as well. Zyos cannot do much with the Sheriff, he can only find one as Too Soon wants to retake control, grabs the Vandal for himself, but all this is going to get noted. The one thing that the defense do not have right now is information. Jumping will find the Cypher and the Brimstone. With the Viper utility going out, this should likely tell the defense that A will be the site that the attack wants to hit. But ZST have 3 players here. Will this be the right fight for TPT to take? Yes. Going out the smoke, he finds the initial contact, but he's trying to find forcing as well, but he gets taken down by Too Soon. This is their best opportunity that ZSC have had to win a round, but right now finds the first coach. He cannot find the second. A trifecta trades it back, and finally ZST with some footing into this round.
Yes, AST finally on the board here as they go one round up. You have a couple key ultimates in both teams' hands actually. You know that overdrive for Neon and that showstopper, that rocket launcher for
Hmm.
Raze, right? Two key ultimates that could get you a few cheeky kills. That Brimstone ultimate as well, the orbital strike, very good around bind. Actually, another reason why Brimstone is picked so often, right? Is before that ultimate, you have so many tiny rooms on bind that people kind of get stuck in, and if you ult that room, that's that's pretty much a guaranteed kill.
Yeah, but once again, we see this Viper pressure. It's gonna be responded by a duck cover, but the camera will actually clear all this space out for the side of TPT. The Omen's gonna be noted, and he instantly just gets mowed down by yes, running it down onto side with the Stinger, gets a second kill with the Vandal onto too soon as well, and that is the entirety of the A side once again claimed by the side of TPT with relatively little effort. Look at all the utility they still have. Orbital strike from the Brimstone. Now Vipers with the secure the plant in the post, but this is so impossible for the retake unless Trifecta wants to commit the showstopper into he finds a Cypher on the north side as well. And right now, US been reclaimed by the defense as they want to look towards getting control of this Vipers, but it's only yes in the pit right now. All it takes is one kill, and he cannot be found. A 3K now for yes as the defense tries their best to retake into this, but right now stands guard on the side. He gets taken down as well. The out gets dropped, and Zios has to be the one that plays this 1v1 out. Yes, on backside. Health not the most, but he gets taken down by Zios as the defense against all odds, against the orbital strike that was never used, takes the round away from TPT's hands.
Oh, that was so close. Well played by ZST to seize the opportunity. And like you mentioned, that orbital strike that could have been used for that post plant not being popped. A bit of a mistake there to not call for a team. Hey, I have the orbital strike. We can play back and play safe, right? But instead, choosing to take those fights, which was
Yeah.
will always be a 50-50 no matter what happens, as long as you do it dry. So, would you rather guarantee a round win with that orbital strike and everyone play back, or do you want to go out there and take irresponsible 1v1s and turn it down to 50-50? You know, like mistakes like that cannot happen. But now,
Oh,
TPT, aggressive
trifecta,
push actually.
trifecta, trifecta. This trifecta's position could be the key of this round. He gets forced out by the initial Trailblazer, and Utility does get traded back. And look at this. He's so daring. He goes back on the angle and gets instantly rewarded for that proactivity. He gets healed up by that regrowth on the sky as well. And suddenly, ZST find themselves in a very comfortable position coming into this round. Right now, however, clears out the shotgun of Red. This means that they should know the entirety of A side is mostly clear, but Trifecta still finds somehow one kill on the B side.
Oh, too soon though. So
Yeah.
way on heaven, way too soon actually. But Spike will now end up going down, but it's a 4v2 in favor of ZST. Noya-san still alive. Seeker will come out to reveal the two players' locations. One tag by the cam. Nate forces them out of U-Haul, and Breezy instantly takes that kill. Yes, spot in front of the portal, and the double swing
Oh.
comes out, and it's clean. Another round going to the hands of ZST.
Yeah, and this was an important round coming in for Zack FP. This was the economic swing round that is going to absolutely cripple the economy of TPT, and the defense just gets to continue saving for those outs. Now, Overdrive online for too soon, Showstopper in 3 for Trifecta, and the From the Shadows in 1 for Red here. If TPT don't get a recovery into this half, the defense has a very high possibility of just simply running away with it.
I have a feeling that both all orbs will be heavily contested because Crazy Teddy is one away from that showstopper, right? Can be super impactful on an eco round like this, but it doesn't look like it. We have one guiding light going down B long will reveal the position. Not gotta reveal the numbers there, but Spike will be left in a bit of a safe position as TPT just look to try and get a few opening kills with those sheriffs and ghosts.
I mean, we know just what this team can do with Sheriffs, right? Sometimes it almost feels like they're stronger with Sheriffs
Sometimes
than
it's just
any other
unfair.
weapon. Yeah, but look at
Sometimes
this
it's just straight unfair.
double trip setup from Breezy onto this beast. He's gonna call his players along with stuff, but look at the spike. This isn't a commit. This isn't an execute that will be committed by the attacker. Choosing to play it slow. Trifecta finds the initial, and this might prove to have some instability going into this round. But Crazy Teddy trades it back. Suddenly, the Cypher trips aren't that much of an issue anymore. As long as the defense continues to push out, as long as the defense continues to take this map control. But look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
Where's
that's not
Noyasan
true.
gone? Noyasan's showing the CT. He gets a kill onto Trifecta. Neural Theft will come out, and this is going to absolutely destroy all the positions of these players. Tucson eliminates the threat behind him, but there's still two more players right in front of him now. He finds the first. Can you find the second as well, or will you wait for the rest of your team? Now, Paranoia, they know exactly where he is, or do they? Now they do, but yes, somehow still finds a first kill with the Sheriff, but it gets denied by too soon, as suddenly ZSC for the first time in 2 maps find themselves in a lead.
Yes, 4 rounds in a row. This is huge for Zach ST. You know, you did
Yeah.
mention Noya looking like Jeff Bezos. Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
That bank account just got completely erased, right? You have to invest back into guns now. But this is such a crucial round for TPT as well. You see, you don't have much money left in the bank. 950 in the pockets of yes. I feel like at most you could get like a rifle and light shields, but then after that, it probably will be followed by another save if you keep losing rounds like this. And still, crucial ults in the hands of both teams again. No one really using any of these ults. Forget what I just said. Here comes the party down
Oh
A
no!
short, and Trifecta instantly takes out yes. Such a crucial pick, right? It opens up all of A short because you no longer have that Viper util available to try and take control of A short. Guiding light
Yeah.
doesn't reveal any information so far.
Not only that, right, it also creates so many question marks for the attack on where the defense map control actually extends to. Look at this, the attack basically can never go back to A ever again because they have no idea where the defense has pushed up to. So it's going to be a force onto this Breezy. It shows up a completely wasted, doesn't do an inch of damage onto Breezy. And it's up to Breezy to find all these kills. First kill already found with the help of the setup. Breezy finds his second onto a player as well. Now Crazy Teddy tries to make a difference, but too soon once again being the difference maker and setting the scene for the level of dominance that he's capable of. We were questioning where this man was on the first game there. We were questioning where was this duelist power on Haven, but we're seeing it now, Liquid.
Oh, definitely. Now, the viewers probably see the power of the Neon, right? Maybe they were doubting me at the start, like, is Neon really that good? They just got destroyed. But now you see it, that sliding headshot
Yeah.
continuing through the smoke. That is what is called unfair in in Valorant. You should not be allowed to do that. Thank gosh he's getting nerfed soon. But you know, both showstoppers getting popped. One gets value from ZST, another one gets kind of wasted. A bit of a missed satchel actually from Crazy Teddy. But once again, that orbital strike, I must bring it up. Still in the pockets, you have to use it at some point. It's such a powerful ult on this map. You have to have a strat that revolves around it, right? Either a post spot or an execute with it.
Yeah, look at this. All 5 players gonna grab the entirety of front side, and Crazy Teddy finds the first. You cannot overheat in this situation though, or else you're gonna get destroyed. And Trifecta finds control. Yes. But look at this backside completely taken by the defense now, as the attack only has front side to contend with. But it's enough. It's still a 3v2, and the attack has access to the orbital strike that we have glazed for so long. But it's so important because it's so powerful. The Brimstone of right now basically never has to move an inch, Liquid. He can completely stay there for the rest of the round and just look at his iPad and aim for the spike. That's exactly what he's going to do. Guiding light from across the heavens is going to let them know exactly where Breezy is. And Chamso finds a 4th round that his team so desperately needs coming into this first half.
Yeah, the pretty team finally finding a way to stop that bleeding, right? One round to break that 5 round win streak from ZST without the use of the orbital strike. Once again, such a powerful ult. You gotta use it, man. But now, you know, you still have that overdrive in the hands of the Neon if you want to be a little bit cringe with the run and gun. But it's looking like a very fast B push actually from TPT. 5 members going towards the B side, but we have 3 members of ZST standing on B. Could be a bit dangerous actually.
Yeah, it could be a bit of a gamble, but still the Cypher setup still set up towards the B side, and it is something that Crazy Teddy has to deal with. Does this Raze Nate lineup actually do anything? Now the Orbital Strike completely committed, but the Cypher traps are still on site. It doesn't matter though, because Noya-san takes out Breezy, and just like that, the attack has full control of this B side. Elbow player will be found out by Trifecta as the defense starts this retake through two cadets here, both elbow and CT. What can they find? The Viper Smoke and the Brimstone Sky Smoke prove to be significant obstructions on CT as right now and Crazy Teddy find their ones compounded by yes, but Trifecta could be the difference maker as long as Noya-san isn't there to do anything about it, but he finds the hit of the race and brings his team to equality. What a revitalization of life from the attack. They finally realized that what they're good at with this composition is just to go, and they went.
They went indeed, and there was a moment of miscommunication, I think, on the team of ZST, right? You saw Breezy try to hold on site while the other two members,
Just
Trifecta
ran out.
and Zios, yeah, they just retreated, right? Bit of miscommunication if you played together. Maybe you could have gotten a few more kills on site, but that's the past right now. We've got to focus on the present. And once again, a bit of a lighter buy on the side of ZST, right? A Stinger, a Sheriff, a Spectre with two rifles. Maybe Too Soon might throw that rifle over to Zios and pop that overdrive, but now the execute coming in the dog
Oh,
will
the
get some.
trip.
It gets a stun actually. The nade will be good to force him off position. Breezy takes a swing
Oh
through
my
the
god, he
focus.
just
He
through. Oh
doesn't
my
get the kill. He doesn't get the kill with the Stinger, and now Champ pushes in and
god.
gets the kill actually. How is Breezy still alive? Does throw the life of Trifecta away. Those spikes still not going down. Finally, will start getting planted. But Breezy with that
How?
Stinger still
How?
just running circles around this truck right now as the heal
Yeah.
will come through. Spike will finally get planted as another wave of push with this Stinger goes through U-Haul.
Oh, he finally gets taken down by Chavso. The Stinger, the immortal Stinger finally gets removed, and it might just be the hopes of Zagasti as well, as Too Soon gets taken down by Brimstone of Right Nut. That will be a 6-round found for the side of TPT. We thought we thought they were gonna have significant issues coming into the later stages of this first half, but they've proven that they can fight back. This is not a one-trick pony of a team. They have ideas that they can go for, right? They went from a slower defaulty style to now just going in, executing, and having those great execs onto site. Once again, they have Viper's Pit Liquid.
Yeah, this team is doing so well to disrespect Breezy's Cypher util, right? And we see two Spycam just staring at each other down long. And double showstoppers once again coming into this round. Very impactful, as we've said before, but we're back to this defaulty style that you've mentioned before, right? Spy just sitting in their spawn while TPT look to just destroy some of this Cypher util. Get a sense of where these players are playing. Ideally, you
Oh
want to
no,
find the site that has
every
three
single
people.
trip is gone, Liquid.
Oh yeah, it's all gone. Breezy takes the swing, Chancel unable to land a headshot there. Oh, actually gets a headshot through the walls though. Right,
Oh,
now you don't
trifecta,
clear this off angle
trifecta.
out. Trifecta's been so consistent on this defense side for ZST so far, and that pretty much just shuts down all the push from B. Right, Seekers will come out to reveal some of that information to try and find the open side. Crazy Teddy though gets one. Yes, on the other side of
How?
the map though. Managed to find too soon. It's only gonna be red remaining on this side. Spike will go on to A. Gets planted. We have that Viper's Pit available if you want to use it for the post one. And down it goes.
Yeah. Too soon, a bit too excited, becomes the victim of that lurking A player, and suddenly the entirety of A side now being controlled by TPT. The Sky is gonna be in U-Haul, the Viper is just gonna continue existing inside the pit unless she gets spammed out. Counter showstopper being caught by both sides, but it's the one of Crazy Teddy that finds his mark onto the mirror, and that will be a 7-5 half for TPT from seemingly nowhere, Liquid.
Oh, absolute cinema. Showstopper versus showstopper. And yeah, seemingly out of nowhere, just 4 rounds in a row to counter that 5-round win streak of ZST. And now we are so back.
Yeah,
You know?
we are back
We are
actually.
so back for TPT. And back to the pistol. If if TPT wins this, it will be such an advantage, right? Winning both pistols on a map can give you. It's basically 4 free rounds of
Yeah, but
4 out of 13.
the defense seems to want to fight towards this A short lane. They don't have the advantage of the more aggressive utility that the attack now has. But look at this instant peaks from the sky, gonna destroy the Trailblazer and deny information, but Trifecta just better with the frenzy, takes off Cham Soul's hit, and with this push up is gonna create enough initiative, enough space for the attack to simply waltz through the entirety of Shower. Noya-san none the wiser that there is literally a player just to the left of him on bench. Now Right Nut jumps down as well to help the defense out. Created, he finds the first Trifecta, does get that trade, but Right Nut's position on site still isn't noted, it still isn't cleared, and it's going to reward him with the picks. Now Noya-san swinging out of U-Haul does find his own kill, which secures at least that half of the map. He finds a second as well, and as the round fizzles out, it's a defense side that has just better protocols and better patience than the attack.
Yeah, once again, ZST making that mistake of swinging 1 by 1, right? Like I said before, you don't want to take fair 1v1s because it's so scary to take against TPT. And you saw the effects of that. TPT will just destroy you in 1v1s if you're not coordinated for the trades. But I think one good thing that we can see coming out of that round was that Trifecta now is so much more confident. Where does this confidence come from? You know, it wasn't there on
Yeah.
pavement, but now he's just running around killing everybody.
But you know what? What's the one thing he would be scared of? This outlaw on the top of truck here. But Chamso, only with a sheriff, is gonna realize that he's gonna face a lot of people outside of you on here. Now, the guiding light is gonna give him information, is going to push back these very eager attackers that only have classics, mind you. But still, 5 classics, it's more than one sheriff liquid. And the attack wants to put pressure on these B-side defenders.
Yeah, and once again, TPT going for the interesting second round buy. 3 pistols with a stinger and an outlaw at most. This is still a very even buy if your classics are able to
Oh
outnumber
no, it's
the
this again.
defense. It's 5v1 against Chemsoul. Maybe Chemsoul will be good for 1 this time. No, you are not, too soon! Instantly, the
Oh,
wide swing with that headshot immediately takes him down, but we still have Cypher Trips from Noya-san here. Maybe he'll catch on to a few kills. Will they go for this push?
yeah, I mean, they know where the trip is. They've broken it, but this might be a late A rotate here. But they're gonna be rotating right into the Brimstone. He only has a ghost for your information, but this is still so scary, especially as Crazy Teddy finds the initial kill onto Trifecta, gets traded out, but the Sting and the Ghost are still in play here. Yes, trying to make a difference, and he will with the Stinger as he finds 2 through his own smoke and gets the defense onto 9th round. 1 round away from double digits, 1 round away from perhaps stability in this game, as ZST need to be the one that answer back Liquid.
Yeah, I feel like ZST were thinking about that A rotate, right? But maybe they were unsure of what was going on the other side of the map, or they were just contemplating how exactly to go on to be a bit of hesitation, but ultimately better play by
Oh,
Noya-san. I don't know what's going on in that corner, but yeah, the outlaw on top of the truck will hide from this Trailblazer. I don't think information's been given over. 2 shots fired, no kills found, and it's just
oh my gosh!
Emsel just picks 1 kill out in outside showers though. You're holding off 2 more. Another guiding light. Good
He's
for the
gonna-
blind actually, but Trifecta will pick up that kill. Zyos will find another on site. The nade will be good to push back Crazy
Oh
Teddy.
no,
Zyos still walking to the molly, man. Spike
Oh,
will
this
finally go
outlaw.
down. Oh, and Crazy Teddy is
outlaw.
so low.
Yeah, but this outlaw could find so much value. It gets eliminated, thankfully, for the attack, but there's still the threat of right now with the Vandal here. He finds 2 2 on his crusade out of showers. But look at this trifecta, trying his best to defend. He sprays and he doesn't find the kill, but the showstopper has officially been popped. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes! He's only at a single digit of health. This is a key round if he can win this out. But for the side of ZXT, it's a round that they have to win to continue their hopes into this map. And trifecta keeps that flame alive.
Oh, that must sting so much for for TPT, right? Going for that interesting round 2 buy and investing heavily into rifles on round 3, but still ending up losing a very close round actually. But at the same time, if you're ZST, you just lost so many players. If you look at their economy, not many of them can actually reinvest into rifles. We have a Bucky in the hands of Tusu, which can do some damage, but it's only going to be a Guardian in the hands of Zyos and Red with a Bulldog. You know, it was a bit concerning how taxing it was for ZST to push into Showers last round, but right
Oh, this
touch.
operator.
Oh, this
Oh,
operator is
this oh
so
this operator could
missed,
find
but
so
he
much
goes for the
value.
reswing. The Boomba will become
Oh,
angry.
there's no
Take
way
down his
you go
position.
for
There's no
that.
way you go for the reswing. That is so irresponsible.
Oh, and elsewhere on the map, Breezy as well finds Chamso on the initial push down into B. And this is just going to completely deny the side from any reasonable defender aggression. There's an operator holding CD, but somehow Crazy Teddy just finds a spray through. He's trying to find another through the wall as well. Noya-san with the Sheriff. What can this man do on this retake? The stun from the Neon is going to push the defenders back. But Crazy Teddy is still on fire with the Vandal. He knows exactly where these people are. He swings out trying to find something, picks back in, goes for that reload, accidentally sucks himself, but finds the third. He finds the fourth as well. Crazy Teddy, can you be the person that is the difference maker for this round? He popped the showstopper, and it has to be the round. And Crazy Teddy rips a round out from the clutches of impossibility and brings his team to double digits.
My days. My ace! Crazy Teddy doing a bit of a texture cosplay there.
Oh,
The Mr. 4K wasting that showstopper just for that ace. You know, understandable, right? Far before
what a
content.
play
Also,
though.
yeah, I feel like, oh man, I feel like Zyos should have flashed so much earlier. You know, it doesn't matter if Breezy was staring at the ankle. Tell him to look away, pop a flash. It would have been so effective. But just those moments of indecision are what will cause you to lose the rounds, right? And
I mean,
now they are
he
forced down to an
edged.
even lower. Yeah,
He edged the defense there for so long after that before finally going for those 4 kills. It's Crazy Teddy once again, the rate pause that instantly takes out too soon on the Neon there with the shorty. Short, simple, and easy. But in his hands is a weapon that is so scary. But what's scarier is Noya-san's mechanical outplays as Crazy Teddy finds a kill of the operator as well. But he gets traded out by Trifecta. This Battle of the Razors is truly something that has been incredible to witness for the entirety of this game. That advantage still belongs to the side of TPT, and the Viper on the flag might just seal the deal here. The Spike is completely isolated on site. 2 players in U-Haul need to pull off somewhat of a miracle to keep this round alive here. He tries going for what he thinks is a Vandal, but it doesn't work out. All he has is a Bucky and a Spectre in U-Haul here, collapsed by the smoke, pushed on by every single member. Now the Trailblazer as well, just to confirm each of their locations. The snake fight. What more utility can they throw into this trifecta? Trying his best to stay alive. He finds the Phantom, but the Spike is still completely lonely, isolated on site, just like his host for this round. Unless this man can do something miraculous, he finds the top, but he accidentally jumps. And yes, finds the kill and brings his team to 11. But what a round that Trifecta almost pulled off Liquid.
that was so close. Trifecta's been putting up a monster performance on this map. If you look at the scoreboard, 27 and 13. That is crazy. He's doing so much for this team, and yet they still can't seem to find an answer against what TPT are doing. If you look at the buys right now, back up into rifles, but not much left in the bank, right? You have to win this round. You lose it, TPT will be on match point. Look at the ultimates. We've got Seekers, we've got Showstoppers, but on the other side, Seekers as well, and the Orbital Strike. But now, here comes the
Oh,
Showstopper, instantly shuts down Champ Soul, and Crazy Teddy being spammed out in that heaven smoke, maybe showed a gun barrel or something, and now Spike will go Planter, but right now with this Odin in showers will get
oh
flanked. Paranoia is so
no!
good, so disciplined to clear this one out.
Yeah, and as the round dies out, I don't think we're gonna see something insane. But what I think we can discuss is the fact that TPT finally, I think, have a weakness. They finally have something that I think Zack ST have managed to exploit, and that is the fact that front side isn't really being held, Liquid.
Yeah, if your cipher is not on front side of A, there's you don't have those cipher trips, right? To
Yeah,
sort of catch people off
and
guard.
look at this
It's so good.
instantly.
And now, yeah, instantly
Yeah.
Noya-san just shifts over to A to try and counter this Neon running it down, right? It's so impactful. This Neon just able to run through all that space, and you might die, but it's a space that you give the team that's so valuable.
Yeah, I mean, valuable indeed, right, in this situation. Now, Instant Trailblazer, once again, is gonna completely avoid the trip, but it does get spotted. It does get taken down. Now, what more stall can you provide to this execute?
The TP will come in, but
Oh,
gets
what?
instantly shut down. There's a pocket of vision actually too soon. Picks up that trade, but now the instant TPs through from B goes into showers, and now the ZST will be in a bit of a pinch.
It's pushing them.
Grenade.
It
Yeah,
might
grenade, the
push
nice
them.
blunt.
It might push them right into the bucky of yes, 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 yes.
It
Oh,
is.
this might be amazing. This might be amazing, ladies and gentlemen. But he will get spotted, and the attack likely now going back towards the A side. The foresight to put the camera is one that is going to likely have saved ZST's round, Liquid.
Yeah, it might have saved them from a lot of embarrassment as well if they just swung through with them and against that Bucky, but too soon. Heroics on A side, just staying behind. You know, CPT not expecting someone to be left behind after that CP play. Right now, trying to go for a cheeky one tap, but Trifecta will be right there to answer back. Oh, he jumped it. Whoa!
Whoa!
Parkour from yes, 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 yes.
Wait,
Jumps
this
over.
might find him
It's-
a kill.
It might find him a kill, but it's not gonna find the round. That's the spike is slowly ticking. You only have a
He
classic
needs
in
to
your
die
hand.
too. He also
That's
needs to
true,
die.
yeah. You're gonna try and find economic damage here, but it's not like it's gonna matter, you know. The coffers of ZST just go way too deep, and you pick up a Bucky. Oh wait, you
Oh,
don't
I
pick
mean,
up. You had it
they
already,
also
but
expect this. They kind of
they are kind of
expect this as
checking.
well. Oh no, but
Oh,
this might
besides
be a
you won't.
vandal. This might be a vandal. This might be a yeah, it's a vandal. It's a vandal loss that cannot be recovered for the side of Zagas T.
But it should be fine, you know. Like I said, the money is good. Trifecta, 7k credits. It just instantly buys it back. You know,
Yeah.
we have a few more rounds for ZST. Well, not a few more rounds because you only have 2 rounds to lose. To be fair, but in terms of money, you're pretty much set, right? You can afford to lose a few numbers here and there. But now, you know, ZST slowly closing in to evening out the score 3 rounds away. I'm sure TPT will be looking to try and convert as many rounds to get onto match point as possible. Maybe toss a few alls. Yeah, instantly. Viper's Pit towards B short. Just pushes everyone towards A. And that's where the Cypher is set up. That is where Noya-san has all his trips. That's
Yeah.
where Right Nut has that orbital strike to try and do something cheeky. A bit of a cheeky position in showers. Should
Oh no.
get cleared
Right.
out, I think.
Yeah, it should get clear. There's 3 separate people that are ready to go through this brimstone smoke. And this position is the definition of being extremely committal. He still somehow finds one, however, which is gonna be enough to secure this into a 4v4 for the defense. Note that the Cypher is still here, but the attack is choosing to go completely from short here. So Noya-san will be the first person to take contact from behind this truck. Now, one player in heaven, the nade, probably will do some damage, but it will not find a kill. Trailblazer to get instant information, followed by the swing of Crazy Teddy, but the attack has nullified this threat for now.
Oh, towards short, those Seekers will come on. Noya-san manages to
Oh,
find
what?
2. Noya-san
Ow!
finds 3, just sitting on site, doesn't get checked. Red, last member remaining. Can you find anything? No, you
Ow!
can't. Noya-san just saving the round.
Yeah, the guardian of this round. We said that this man was the first person to find contact. The attack has completely shifted their strategy around him, right? They've abandoned any ideas of going to shot at all. They've decided to go completely from showers just to avoid Noya-san's setup. And he's still the person that at the end of everything finds those kills and gets that impact for his team.
Exactly. As Sliggy will say, all right, four chances for
Four
TPT.
chances.
Four
Yeah.
chances. That's a lot actually for you to quote unquote throw. But hopefully they don't. They just convert it cleanly. They do have a lot of firepower coming to this round as well to try and win it. Right, not with a judge in U-Haul. Interesting. You usually see brimstones with judges preferring to play in hookah because it's kind of harder to clear out, right? Because it's not like a nade could just instantly force you away. But now it is a very heavy push coming through
Oh
long.
no.
One lurk through hookah actually. Yes, 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 yes. Picks up the first contact and the first kill. Chancel keeps dueling. Another member brought down so low too soon with a sliver of HP.
Yeah, he cannot afford to get spammed by anything here. And the only thing that ZSC have coming into this round to win, possibly, is that overdrive. But it's gonna get denied as well as Crazy Teddy closes the round out and brings his team onto a 2-0 lead in this series. Now, granted, Zach ST significantly better performance from the first game, but still not enough. I think unfortunately Red a bit of a casualty, maybe a bit nervous, maybe a bit affected from that first game, but they need to solve it going into game 3, Liquid.
Yeah, this is gonna sting so much for ZST. You lose your own map pick, and at the same time you give over series point. Yeah, series point over
Yeah.
to TPT. It's gonna be a huge sting, and we will be heading on to Split, I believe, map 3, which is TPT's pick. It's gonna be so scary. ZST need to find a response fast, and it has to be a good response at that.
Yeah. And the response is gonna come in a bit. But before we analyze, before we look at what could possibly be TPT and ZST's plans coming into map 3, which possibly, my fellow viewers, may be the last map of tonight, we'll go for a short 10-minute break. See you guys in a bit.